joining me on the Eli Frequency today. You could have been anywhere on earth, so I'm glad you're here with me. So it's not to waste your time. What we talking about? We talking about 50 Cent, T.I., and his son King. Yo, it's been getting crazy. 50 kind of jumped out the window because he was T.I. was doing interviews. He was talking about how him and 50 Cent they arranged to do a versus, and T.I. said him and 50 were running around LA promoting TV shows or selling TV shows, and then they made an agreement that they were gonna try to hype up this verses. So T.I. said that he told him he'd jump out there first, and then afterwards he jump out, and then after that they can create the hype around it, and then get into having the verses. That's what T.I. said. So T.I. jumped out there and he started doing what he thought was the agreement. And then 50 Cent, his response was not to say he did that. His response was basically to talk about T.I. And he showed the footage of when, T.I. was doing the promo for after he was on probation for all those guns. He had to do like a stop the crime stoppers promo and all that. So 50 was putting that out there. So it didn't seem like he wanted to do, he didn't want to have nothing to do with the verses. And so that made it interesting because T.I. had been talking about, yeah, we're gonna do the verses and blah blah blah. And from 50's perspective, it didn't look like he was talking about no verses. He was demeaning them any chance he got by doing these memes and doing the footage of the Crime Stopper stuff. So that wasn't sounding like a verses. And so in T.I.'s next interview, he said, 50 was doing some clown-ish and that, he don't respect them. So they were asking if he wanted to do the verses. And he was like, nah, I don't want to do no verses, man. I don't even want to stand on stage with him. I don't even respect him. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, pretty much, it is what it is at this point. He a clown. 50 ain't take kind of that. You know how he do. He troll. He's the king of troll. So he put up a unflattering picture of Tiny, on stage when, it was just an unflattering picture, let's say. And, that drove her son King, T.I. and Tiny's son King, to jump out the window. He started calling 50 all kind of B BANs and, saying, he weak and, he wrong for doing that. He started calling out his dead mother, calling her all kind of B's. And so he got it lit because he started going in on 50's mom, talking about how he still got his mother and, go dig up your dead mom and, see if you can do this and that with her. And so he got really disrespectful. He got deep in the dirt with it. And this is King talking about because we like that and all this and that. And 50 responded by putting up a meme of that frog with the big eyes and the big pink lips, and he put up that meme, and that's all he did. And after that, T.I. put out some diss songs. I gotta check out the diss song. I might do a reaction video on it, but I gotta check out the diss song. I think it's two. But so he put out the diss songs. I haven't heard those yet. But I was listening to my boy from Urban Politicians, and he was talking about it. And it was interesting. Oh, congratulations to my home. He ain't my homeboy. I don't know him, but I watched him a lot, and he really kind of inspired me to go ahead and like start talking about the urban issues. Because at first I was just talking about what's going on in the news, but he inspired me to also talk about this. And oh, anyway, congratulations. He just reached 400K, 400,000 subscribers in 8 years, he said. So, man, that's a big milestone. Appreciate you. I'm proud of you. I'm glad you hit it. And I can't wait to see you get that million. I appreciate you 100%. But so yeah. So after that, T.I. did the diss songs and they King, that was showing, himself kissing his mom and telling 50, hey, you can't you can't even do this and dig up your mom and do this and all that. Now this is where this is where I disagree with the camera. This is where I disagree with you, Big Ant. Big Ant's his opinion is that 50 got to rap. 50 got to rap. And I see a lot of your subscribers is also saying 50 got to rap. I disagree. I disagree. If this was back in 2000 to up until 2015, I would agree. But I disagree, man. It's a whole new world out here, man. I mean, what used to be the rules ain't the rules no more. What Fat Joe say? Today's prices and yesterday's prices. It ain't about rap no more, man. If we being 100, man, rap is dying out, man. You know, it's not dead, but it's dying out. I was just thinking about this morning. Rap is, man, it's not doing good. And, I blame Chicago, my hometown, but I blame Chicago for starting it because when all the drill music started coming out, it was the bomb, but it was so much of the bomb that everybody started trying to copy Chicago drill music. And right when that happened, it wasn't a lot of people doing other things. Like you had J. Cole, you had Kendrick, you had Drake, but everything else was people wanting to be drill. You know what I'm saying? And so now we here today and Kendrick doing his thing, Drake missing in action, Cole, I, anyway, Cole, whatever. So, like, what's hitting right now? What's rap? What's the best rap out right now? Like, what's chart topping? And Bad Bunny then took over rap, man. What else is it? What else is it? Tell me. Okay, so I mean, it's a different day, man. You don't got to rap. I mean, you can win a battle because it ain't a rap battle. They trying to make it a rap battle. You don't have to oblige. 50 don't have to oblige just because you want it to be a rap battle. He ain't gotta oblige that. He can embarrass you any way he needs to embarrass. Look at the past. All right, just look at the past. Him and Ja Rule, that was a rap battle, right? That was music. But that was what? You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s or something. See what I'm saying? That was a rap battle. Move forward, then him and Rick Ross, like him and before Rick Ross, him and Jada Kiss, and him and Fat Joe, that was all in the music. That was his second album. Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank. Clickety clank, clickety clank. You know what I'm saying? That was the rap battles. But then after his second album, and if I'm being 100, his only good music was this. Well, other than the G Unit stuff, was his first album was legendary. It's a classic. Second album was That's it. After the two, like Curtis and all that, nah, So then he moved into other into other forms of entertainment. Power, bam, right back up. So fast forward 15 years, nah, man, it ain't. Then you got like Rick Ross, right? He ain't had to do no music for Rick Ross. It was Pimpin' Curly, and it was the internet, because that's virality. Going viral is what matters in this day and age. Keep it 100. Ain't nobody listening to nobody music. All that stuff that Jim Jones and Fab and Dave East and Mano, all that stuff that they didn't nobody care about that. Like, only a few like black folks cared about that. That didn't like that wasn't like viral. That because hip hop ain't doing that right now. So nobody cared about that. He ain't even had to respond to that. And it died down after a week. People were saying he gotta respond. If he don't respond. Just think, that was like 3 weeks ago. Nobody cares. Nobody ain't who out here saying, "Oh, they killed 50. They killed nobody." He's on to the next with Ti, and nobody even cares about what happened with that. Ain't nobody saying, "Oh, 50 dead." Nah, it don't matter what he do with Ti. Ain't nobody saying that. You know what people doing? They not talking about them no more. Ain't nobody talking about the rap that they did. You know what they are talking about? What 50 Cent put on the internet. Jim Jones breaking into his own studio. That's what they that's what they talking about. You know what I mean? And so that's proof that he don't have to rap. So Your fan base, Big Ant, man. I think y'all got this one wrong, man. He does not have to rap because it ain't about the raps no more. I mean, it's cool that T.I. is rapping, and from what you were saying, reading his raps, I think it was fire. So that's what made me want to listen to it. You reading his raps, but it ain't about that no more, man. Like, I mean, it's cool you can rap, but you don't have to rap. 50 just gotta do something to show something. And another thing I was gonna say, like King or whoever showing 50 Cent in court, like that ain't nothing, man. That ain't about nothing. Like what black man you know has not been in court? You know what I'm saying? Like showing somebody in court, that ain't nothing. That's nothing. That don't do nothing. It don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like so that was kind of weak. Um, Showing somebody in court. All right, all us been in court. It's footage out there with me in court. A lot, a lot of footage that you could probably find with me in court. It don't matter. That's nothing. So what? You know what I'm saying? Unless you got footage of him being on the stand testifying against something, being in court don't mean nothing. That ain't about nothing, man. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and talk about it and say, yeah, he does not have to rap. All he has to do is be entertaining. This is not about rap. This has nothing to do with raps. T.I. did a rap, that's cool. But just because you do something doesn't oblige me to do it. I can respond however I feel. You know what I'm saying? As long as my response keeps the people entertained, that's what's going to win the day over. Your rap, that ain't going to win the day over. That's going to be a quick flash in the pan. Like I guarantee you by the weekend, nobody's gonna care about the rap. Even if 50 don't respond at all. But if he responds, what they're gonna care about is are they entertained? That's all people want right now. Let me say that clearly. That is all people want right now. Let me look into the camera. That is all people want right now. That is all people want right now. That is all people want right now. I had to get my Dr. Umar on. No, but that's all people want right now is to be entertained. This is the day of speed entertainment. TikTok. People ain't caring about no whole 3-4 minute rap. That's too much of people's time. They not gonna retain any of that. They see a quick video, 3-4 minutes of somebody doing something. That's what is gonna keep their mind entertained. So I'm here for it. I'm speaking on it. I got my Eli gear as always, eternal love always. Got my the Bill of Rights. Yep. Wait a minute. The Bill of Rights. Yep, it's on my Eli list. You know what I mean? Woo. Yeah. Let me get number one right there. The Bill of Rights. Yep, it's on my Eli list. Know your rights, man. And I got this song because I'm here in Minnesota. Um, and I believe in the right to freedom of speech and the right to bear arms. That's right. So in a rural, y'all know what time it is. Y'all ain't gonna kick it. I thought y'all was gonna kick that for me. Nah, but in a world that evolves in all ways, let your foundation be eternal love always. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell a friend, send them the link. Let's try to get 100 people, 100 subscribers. Like I said, I don't need to blow up. I ain't doing it for the money, but let's get 100 subscribers so that way at least I know somebody listening to me. All right, so tell a friend, send the link, and I'll holler at you. It's Jackal. What we talking about? We just talked about it. Peace. You looking good, man. How you doing?
I'm fine.
That's good. My name's CDN. What's your name?
My name's Hadilla.
It's a beautiful name, but I just call you Hot.
I guess you can.
So what would it take for a man like me to get with a woman as fine as you?
You really want to know what it takes to get with a girl like me?
For sure. Your gravity, bringing them strings. Yeah, let's add some emotion to this scene. Yeah.